Hello anime lovers, today we are making 6 anime isekai compilation from our previous watch list. Enjoy! Today I've got an anime recommendation that's dark, hilarious, and unique. We're talking about No Longer Allowed in Another World. This anime is a bold twist on the isekai genre, and unlike anything you've seen before. The plot follows a depressed author only known as Sensei makes a suicide pact with his girlfriend Sakin by a raging river. However, they are struck by a truck before they can jump. Sensei suddenly finds himself in another world, where an elf priestess named Annette says she summoned him to be a hero. He ignores her and wanders off, desiring only to die. He realizes that Sakin might have arrived in this other world as well, and vows to reunite with her to complete their suicide pact. I love this anime because it pokes fun at isekai cliches while delivering a story that's surprisingly introspective. The protagonist is a hot mess, but you can't help but be drawn to his sarcasm, dark humor. If you're ready for an isekai that's completely out of the box, then check out this anime. I've got a captivating anime recommendation for you. Today, we're delving into an archdemon's dilemma: how to love your elf bride. The story follows Zagan, a powerful yet reclusive sorcerer feared by many. He dedicates his days to studying sorcery and warding off intruders in his domain. One day, Zagan attends a dark auction and encounters Nevi, a beautiful elfin slave, and up for bidding. Compelled by an unfamiliar emotion, he impulsively purchases her. Despite his immense power, Zagan is inexperienced in matters of the heart and struggles to express his feelings to Nevi. I was drawn to this anime because it masterfully blends action and romance. Zagan's journey from a feared sorcerer to a caring partner is both heartwarming and entertaining. The dynamic between Zagan and Nefi is endearing, as they both learn to communicate and understand each other's feelings. The series also offers thrilling action sequences, showcasing Zagan's formidable sorcery skills as he confronts various adversaries. If you're seeking an anime that intertwines romance with exhilarating action, I recommend this anime.
This anime is banging. I mean, seriously, it blew away all my expectations. It's called I Was Reconnected as the 7th Prince, so I can take my time perfecting my magical abilities. If you're into isekai with a young preteen femboy hero, ecchi vibes, and an insanely overpowered main character, then you've got to check this out. Picture this: an average sorcerer with no special bloodline or talent meets a rather unfortunate end in a duel, but guess what? He wakes up reincarnated as Lloyd, the 7th Prince of the Kingdom of Salem. Suddenly, he gets this incredible gift. He can learn and master any magic he wants thanks to all the memories and skills from his past life. Now he's living the dream and mastering magic like a boss without a care in the world. The setup is gold. The plot is captivating. Sure, the CGI could be better, but if you can overlook that, you're in for a wild ride. Trust me, this anime slaps.
The title of this anime is I Shall Survive Using Potions. Kaoru Nagase died unexpectedly by the mistake of another god, and she finds herself reincarnated in another world as a teenager. The god gives her all the concessions she asks for and the ability to make potions with effect of her choice. This new medieval world doesn't have much in the way of magic, causing her potions to be overpowered and to be highly sought after by greedy nobles. I find this anime fascinating because the main lead is not your typical damsel in distress that needs a man to rescue her. She's tough and has got the brains enough to have kingdoms fighting over her. An overpowered female in an isekai world.
This isekai anime will change your view on the isekai villainess genre that has become a common plot in recent anime. Miela is your average girl who dies and gets transported to an isekai world. At a young age, she recovers the memory of her past life and discovers she's been reborn in a game she used to play. Whilst she's the villain and the last bot who gets her life cut short by the main characters in the game. What does she do? She decides to upskill herself and conquer dungeons at a very young age. Years later, at the academy, Miela wants nothing to do with these main characters, the knight or the main heroine. Until the magic ranking ceremony where Miela is ranked 99, the highest in the history of the kingdom, and is the most powerful being. And this does not sit well with the protagonist of the game and the school. I love this anime because it's very different from the villainous animes I'm used to. There were some parts that were questionable. The 3D monsters were a bit disturbing and off-putting at the beginning, but if you're cool with the plot, you enjoy the anime, and I definitely recommend this.
I've heard about this anime titled As a Reconnected Aristocrat. I shall use my appraiser skills to rise in the world. This anime is setting my heart on fire with its gripping storyline. Right from the first 4 episodes, unlike your typical isekai anime, our protagonist isn't overpowered. Art is a Japanese office worker reincarnated as a noble and isn't blessed with extraordinary strength or magical abilities. Instead, he possesses a unique skill called appraisal, which allows him to instantly gauge someone's talent and abilities. Here's the twist. Ars is reincarnated as a 4-year-old in a medieval-like world. Despite his young age, he displays remarkable intelligence and maturity. Yet no one seems to find it unusual, because I would find it unusual. As Ars grows older, he becomes increasingly aware of the social inequality and political instability plaguing his world. Convinced that the war is on the horizon, he takes it upon himself to prepare his domain for the impending conflicts. Ars sets out to gather the most exceptional individuals he can find, disregarding race or social status. It's a really interesting anime with a breath of fresh air. So I'm usually used to overpowered isekai anime characters. I want you guys to check it out.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more anime recommendations. See you next time.